Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about another eye-related surgery, but this time a failed one. If you're new here, I talked about my eyesight correction surgery here in Tokyo in a previous video. So if you're curious about that, please do check it out. But today I'll be sharing my experience with my double eyelid surgery I got in Japan, which went terribly wrong, how I reversed it, got my money back, and how I dealt with a mess. So let's rewind to December 2023. I decided to get a non-incisional double eyelid surgery, basically meaning they do not cut it, but create a crease using a special thread. It's supposed to be non-invasive, have like guarantee period of like 5 years. On top of that, I got a medial cantoplasty, meaning they cut the inner corner of my eyes, make an incision to make my eyes appear bigger. At the time, my eyes already had double eyelids, but it was quite small, and one of them was hidden, making it look uneven. Growing up, I wasn't super insecure about it, but it was always in the back of my mind. If the timing is right, I would get it done somewhere. Just in general, in the Asian society, it's quite normalized. So how I chose this clinic was quite random. I was telling my friends about my idea of getting it done over the New Year's holiday, and if they had any recommendations. Now, I know Korea is the go-to place for procedures like this, but since I got a referral discount here in Japan, and since I was already living here, I thought, why not here? But that decision came with a lot of drama. My friend introduced me to this clinic in Tokyo. I got a referral discount, also a discount for allowing them to post my photo on their website. So here's the price breakdown. First time consultation was 3,000 yen. Double eyelid surgery was 55,000 yen, plus the non-incision, no, not it's the incision in the inner corner of eye was 82,500 yen. So in total, around like 140,000 yen. So all supposed to be done under 2 hours. It was cheap by Japanese standards, and I guess honestly, I was being a little too naive. I didn't research other clinics. When I went to this clinic's website, no, the Google reviews had really high reviews, 4.7, 4.8, and everyone's just commenting how amazing it is. So I just went with it and okay, should be fine. The clinic itself looked great. The interior was nice. Staff were polite. During the consultation, the doctor marked my eyes, asked if I liked it. Yeah, I was fine with it. My only request was not to cut the inner corner too deep, because I wanted to appear as natural as possible. They used local anesthesia. I didn't feel anything. It was quite fast, and everything seemed normal at first. So disclaimer, I will show you the photo of my before and after. It's a bit graphic. You can see the bruises. My right eye was bruised, and you could see the stitches. A week later, I went back to get the stitches removed. This is when the things started to get weird. After the surgery, I noticed how my left eye's eyelashes got weird. I didn't understand why, so I just brushed it off. When I went back a month later for a follow-up for the before and after photos, I expressed my concern and I mentioned to the staff, and they kind of brushed it off too and made it sound like it was normal. But I kept waking up with eye boogers, which was so disgusting, like a lot. So I had to wash my eyes every time in the morning with a special, eye wash. I thought maybe it was just a part of the healing process for some reason. Then in mid-January, I went to get completely separate thing, eyelash perm. Even my eyelash artist noticed how something was weird. She looked at it and said, my lashes look tangled and kind of abnormal. Then early February, bam, I got a pimple on my right eye. So, the problem was on the left, right? But I got a pimple on my right eye. And thread was literally poking out. Something that was supposed to be inside came out. And I went back to the clinic on February 12th, and they fixed it. And even during that time, I again brought up my issue with the left eye. The nurse asked if I got any beauty procedures done, and I told them about my lash perm. She politely smiled and said, "Oh, maybe it's because of your perm. Maybe you should check with them." She didn't even bother to check, like, what exactly wrong. She just asked if I did it, and when I told it, she just like blamed it my eyelash, like perm. So fast forward to March, I could feel something was definitely wrong. No way this thing will go on for that long. It's been 2.5 months since the surgery, and my eyelashes still felt off. So I went to a proper eye clinic. They took a photo, and guess what? I'll show you the photo. The thread had literally wrapped around my eyelashes, making it all clumped up. I lost it. I contacted the clinic and told them I've been reporting this issue for a long time, not once, but twice, and I was ignored. My eyes were so irritated and red by that time. I demanded a full refund. They told me I signed a waiver acknowledging that cosmetic surgeries do not go as expected, but I stood on my ground, said I was considering legal action. I was not going to go through legal like lawyers, but I just, made it sound was going to. I want to get compensated for the whole thing, the stress, the work day offs and everything. They panicked a bit and offered to redo the surgery, but I said absolutely not. Like, I do not trust eyes anymore. You already fucked up my right eye and now the left eye. Like, I cannot trust you, both my eyes again. But it was very stressful process. We were back and forth trying to negotiate on the solution. Eventually they agreed to remove all the threads and gave me a full refund and even covered the cost of the other eye clinic. When I went back for the removal, the staff seemed tense. They probably expected me to go off, but I was quite calm and I just wanted to get it done quickly. And I remember the doctor opening my eye and just going like, ah. It was the same doctor. He knew he messed up and he apologized for it. And thankfully, the issue was finally resolved. They removed the threads. So I had no big, the double eyelid anymore. The weird part, even after removing threads, my eyes kept the double eyelids. It wasn't as big as before, but it was still there. I'll show you my current video. You can see the little bit, scar on my eyes. And I guess it was a win, but not a sweet one. I also signed a paper saying that I won't mention their clinic's name or say anything harmful to tarnish their reputation. So I'm not here to expose anyone. This is just my personal story, experience that I wanted to share. My key takeaway from here is, number one, to do your research really well. Do not just fall for cheap prices or the referral discounts that you can get, and just really make sure you put some time to do research. Number two, if you do go through the same experience, make sure you have the receipts, document everything, have the proof. Do not just blindly trust people and go with the flow. If my video helps even one girl to be more careful and do a better research, then I'm glad I shared it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be sharing more health and beauty related content later.